Hey Sagittarius, welcome to the channel that brings you multidimensional content, which means that the readings are from a broad and expanded point of view and that they should resonate with you whenever you come across them. Let's get right into your reading. You're starting your reading with this Ace of Air, and look at this card. It's like the card of freedom, the card of freedom of expression, freedom of being, lightness of being. And it's with the Star card, which talks about, right now in this reading, it's telling me about someone who does something exceptionally well. Like someone who is sought after for whatever it is they do. And since this is your reading, Sagittarius, I'm getting this is you. You've got the Six of Air. Yeah, okay, so I get it. Whatever that you do, you are so skilled at it that you are it's giving you wings. Whatever it is that you do puts you high above everybody. With the Six of Air and this Ace of Air, it puts you high above everybody around you. I get what you mean when you're saying no one, you don't know anyone who can relate. Like I just heard you say it's not lonely at the top. It just takes a while for you to like meet your neighbors, because there's not many. Like there's not many of us. So, and I'm also getting messages about how that's great because there's way less competition. Everybody at the top understands that what is yours is yours. You literally don't have to do a scrambles for whatever with your colleague or your next door neighbor or anything like that, because you have both connected to an aspect of yourself or an ideal in yourself that understands that the level of skill that you're at automatically puts you in a niche market. It automatically gives you your own playing field, and that is the top. Like that is the top. When they say it's lonely at the top, it's not. There's just way fewer more people, which is kind of how humans like it. It's cool, at least the humans that aspire to the top. Yeah, I want to say more about this top row, this Ace of Air. Like I said, it's talking about how it's talking about professionalism, about yeah. So like I said, being sought after because you're really good at what you do, and the freedom that comes from this is that you're able to work out your own working hours, you're able to work out your own paycheck, you're able to work out your own advancement, basically, right? It's crazy. You've got here the Page of Fire. So Sagittarius, this bottom deck, you've got the Page of Fire, you've got the Ace of Fire, and then you've got the Four of Earth. Hold up. Okay, so Sagittarius, Page of Fire, Four of Earth, Ace of Fire for the third time. I'm just getting here that whatever it is that your skill is, I'm getting here that it took you a while to kind of acclimate yourself to it and get used to it and even offer it to people. I'm getting that for a while you just chilled with this and didn't really know how you could turn it into something that was a service or a product that you could offer people. But how as soon as you did that, I'm getting it's like everything changed. It's really weird. I'm getting that your skill kind of has a life of its own. This is going to sound weird. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because there's a need for you to co-create more with your skill as if it was an entity type of thing. Like I'm getting here, like, don't look at your skill as if it's some, I don't know how to explain it. Like as if it's almost like some, like how the way you're kind and giving, even that, you can't look at that as something that has no life. Like that is a part of you that it's like an avatar. It's like one of your avatars. Like, you know how you'll hear Brahman has like all these avatars, one of which is Krishna and Vishnu and all of that. It's like, that's the thing. You have avatars. Your avatars are kindness, happiness, joy, wealth, jealousy, you know, anxiety, all of those are avatars that you play around with within yourself. And this skill that you have, it is an avatar. It it kind of has like a life of its own that you co-create with, right? Which you co-create with to create this reality of yours that is like super magical and great. And like I said, you're really skilled. Even in the star card, you see how she's holding the vase. It's basically that. It's like you and your skill together. This gift, a skill, it found you, it was attracted to you because no one can wield it the way you can. No one can offer it to the public the way you can. So I'm getting a lot of like, don't be afraid also, Sagittarius, of the public eye. A lot of people, yeah, a lot of people are going to be aware of you. You're going to have a lot of eyeballs on you, and it is because of how skilled you are. Because also of how skilled you are able to kind of be in a place that is conducive for your work, right? I'm also Sagittarius, there's like an opportunity that's gonna come from your work. Honestly, I think, yeah, wow, okay, yeah. This is you've been going in a certain direction, right? With your work and with the skill. It's been walking you down a certain direction. It's a direction that you kind of planned and so forth. And I guess that's why I was talking about the co-creation between you and the skill, because there's an opportunity that's going to come and you're encouraged to take it, even though it's a bit different than what you planned to do with the skill. This is part of the co-creation, and it's like, it's this offer that's actually going to make it so a lot of people become more aware of you, and that might be the reason why you kind of feel like, nah, I want this to be small. Even with the star card, right? You might be like, nah, I want to keep it closer to me. I want it to be small. But I don't want to lie to you, Sagittarius. Your skill together with who you are as a person together, it has the energetics of something expanded, something broad, something that touches many people's lives and attracts many people to you. So you could have never kind of stopped this. And I am getting that you're the kind of person that if you could have, you kind of would have wanted to, not because you don't want to advance, just because, you know, that fear of like, are they gonna like it? Are they gonna like me? And it's like, yo, Sag, in a way, it's kind of already done, fam. You just have to you just have to fill in the space, but the space it has already been created by the energetics of you and your skill together. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Hope it made sense. Later.